Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Becoming Your Own VIP, Mind, Body, and Soul. Here is another healing tool that I want to provide to you. First, this video is titled How to Recover from Depression that I'm recommending that you watch. It is a lecture or a seminar, but you know, when you're serious about your health, not everything is going to be presented in a fun fashion. So I pray that you really sit down and listen to this video and really recognize something within you, what resonates. What resonated within me was, you know, here I had been making conclusions on how I've been fighting my whole life, where I've been blaming my childhood for things that had been done that created the life I experienced that led me to healing, which is a blessing. It led me to healing. But to lead to healing, I had to understand and know myself. And to know myself, well, that part was the unknown. So I had to make that part known. So that had to require a lot of finding resources and praying. And this resource was guided to me where it came to, I sat down, I really stayed open to receive the message within this video. And it talked about how you can make unrealistic or realistic expectations. I had a lot of unrealistic expectations about how life should be, how people should be. And a lot of those expectations were that they were to fulfill the needs that was missing within me: happiness, joy, love, safety, abundance, right? So then it went into a little bit more about how to resolve some of these things. And one of the biggest questions is, do you know truly what makes you happy? Do you know what truly are your passions? Do you really know you? What your emotions pattern is? How you feel and why? For me, it was, or what I'm asking of you is, if you know what makes you happy, think about it. Make a list if you need to have a visual. Now, look at that list. How many of those are external things that make you happy? Now, why do I ask this? If it's a partner, getting your nails done, going shopping, whatever those things are, if they're external, they can go away. Not a near one of those things are guaranteed to be in your life forever. Your finances fluctuate. Your partners can up and leave. Something can happen, and your dependency on them to bring that happiness, that joy, or whichever it was that you were seeking from it is now gone. Okay? Now look at your list. What is it that really resides within you that makes you happy? How you make yourself feel good. Whether it's just sitting and being with yourself. Can you sit and be with yourself for 1 whole hour? Then why would you expect someone else to want to be with you for 1 whole hour? Can you go out in nature and just walk and be and have an amazing time? Can you can you give smiles and these things that you have capabilities of to give to people so that you are making yourself happy because you just made someone else happy? So everything that is consistent and realistic is within you. So that's just a brief thing. And my videos lead up to all that awareness of understanding about, looking within and having those things within you to, have that dependency only on you. And then you can have an interdependency with other people, but other things like finances, whatever, but know that they're supporting your journey of happiness. They are not your happiness. So if they again fall away or disruption, changes occur, you're not devastated by that loss. You don't feel like you're lacking something because you're fulfilled within your esteem, your confidence, what you know you have to offer. But then, on a serious note, again, being vulnerable with you, because that's what I'm always going to do, and why these videos are so prevalent to me and how I am sharing these with you, because maybe this will ring true for you, was, I questioned about that. If I was to set out on a goal, well, I'll know the pieces of a goal. I'll understand, okay, well, I want this. That should be easy. But if you actually had to write out a pathway to get that achievement, would you know the actual steps to do it? If you were really just say, you know what, I want to be happy. Well, what does happy mean? And he kind of explains all that. And that was kind of cool. But you want to be an entrepreneur. Well, what does that mean? Because it's not as easy as just, I imagine in my mind, this piece of cake, and now you just go jump into it. No, there are steps that help you build and create to it. And I guess for me, that scenario played heavily in relationships, whether that's friends or my personal relationships. There were pieces of me, the weak side of me, the part of me that I hid from myself, that I also wanted to hide from my relationships, and I only wanted to have that relationship based off on the good. And to be truthfully honest, I had an unrealistic expectation of those relationships showing that same exact image. And anytime it got bumpy, the same as I hid from myself, those heavy emotions, those things I don't want to feel, were the things I didn't want to see within those relationships. I ran from me with those feelings exposed, and I ran from them when those feelings got exposed. So that was really key. And then also how you can freeze and self-sabotage yourself because you think it will be so easy. But then when times get hard, you have no idea what steps to take to work through it, which is goal setting and again, transforming the unknown to the known, researching, understanding what you're fully getting into. So in one of my videos, I said all my life I had to fight, but maybe all my life I was also depressed. When you have a trauma experience as a child and you're stunted in some way and you weren't taught how to come out of that, or taught that that's not normal, because guess what? I internalized that thinking that was me, because no one else told me that actually that's a sign of this, that's a sign of that. Because to me, depression was something totally different. You're just smack dab in the couch. Oh, woe is me, can't do anything. And then, of course, the stigma of going to therapists or getting medications. That's a lot to think about. But when you think about your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial, and social relationships, well, I found out how important that actually really is. To find yourself, to know yourself, to know what happened so that you could take responsibility for it and change for the better. So I hope you watched this video as a recommended video of the day. And I hope this has helped someone. And you guys have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.